This pose is going to be toe squat, which simulates the whole body because all the nerves and the meridians end in the fingers and in the toes. So if you are up for it, we can also combine it together with finger stretch. So to get into toe squat, there are different ways, but the most important thing is that you want to stick your toes underneath your feet so that you feel a stretch on the sole of your foot and also on the underneath the toes. And then you can help your little toe a little bit to stretch out as well. And you don't want to feel a painful compression on the front of the toes where you're bending towards. So for some people, this is quite intense due to the intensity of the stretch here, or you feel too much compression on the front. A variation then can be, to diminish the compression here, is to place, for example, a pillow underneath the knees. But still you have all the weight here, so sometimes it can help to sit on the pillow so that there's a little bit more weight on there. Or you can also just do one leg at a time so that you're able to divide the weight a bit better. So you can either sit on your foot like I'm doing right now, or any other position with your other leg, and then you're going to play a little bit, allowing yourself to hang into your hand, in this case my right hand, and then you're searching for it. And then when you have the stretch on the back and no painful compression on the front, you hold the pose like that. So in this variation, it's difficult to add the finger stretch as well. So here, if you're able to do 2 feet at the same time, here you can lift your palm up, place the thumb behind your palm so that the palm is lifted. So you feel at the same time in the palm and in the lower part of the fingers a stretch. And also here applies that there's no painful compression on the top. So here you want to relax your shoulders. You want to relax the head. And any position with the hands is okay to do to, again, diminish the compression. So allow yourself to experiment a bit, maybe with the whole weight leaning forward, or you can also come up, place the fingers on your thighs, and in that way apply the finger stretch. And here we take a deep breath in and a long breath out, and feel the sensations, the stretch of the hands and feet creates in your whole body. And allowing your neck to relax, your shoulders to relax. Maybe sometimes you need to rearrange or readjust the pose a bit to apply more or less pressure. Deep breath in, a long breath out. So this pose actually for the toes and for the hands is also really great if you have often cold hands and feet, because when we will release the pose, you will feel that the blood rushes into the fingers and into the toes, because now temporarily we kind of compress areas of the blood flow into the fingers, into the toes, therefore they become a bit white. Don't worry about that. And also if you're doing a lot of computer work, this is a great pose to do, to open up your hands. And taking last 5 breaths here, breathing in. And breathing out. then if you have done your 5th exhalation, slowly release the hands. If you added the hands to it, one hand at a time, then release the fingers, take your time, and then place the top of your foot, the instep, onto the floor and sit back onto your heels. If you did one foot at a time, then after this video you can replay it and do the other side. But if you did them all at once, 2 feet, 2 hands, allow yourself to feel the rebound. Feel the warmth and the heat in your hands, going up your arms. Try not to move just yet, your hands nor your feet. First feel. You can turn your hands around for a moment to look into your hands and see that they're a bit reddish. So there you go. That is the blood flow enhanced into your hands. And when the sensation has subsided, then you gently move your fingers one by one, creating a fist. And this might feel a bit tense in the beginning, but then after a while the hands start to readjust to the movement. And you can do the same with your feet. The top of the toes stay on the floor, and you lift your legs up to kind of stretch a bit the front of the toes and the instep. And then you have stimulated your hands and feet.